Good morning, beginning farmer friends. I came out first thing this morning to try the 4430 and see if the hydraulics would do something. They didn't do anything. I'm in a little bit of a pickle this morning. Yesterday I was supposed to close the gate to the feeder out here because I need to load pigs today, but when everything started breaking with the tractor and all that had to go along with that, I completely forgot to close this gate. So now loading pigs, it could be a little more hairy. Here's the situation as I see it right now. Out of pure curiosity, about 8 pigs came up to the feed lot or to the feeder area when I came down. 4 of those are good to go. Like, I will load them and take them. But the rest of them, they're all down here, making wallows, having fun, having no desire to come up to the feeding corral because, well, they've been eating all night. All right, let's go find some more pigs. There's a pig. It's going the right direction. Oh look, more pigs. Look at that. He is just going to town on that log, getting bugs and goodies out of there. That is awesome. That's good woodlot raised pigs there. I have a couple choices, I think. Choice number 1 is to hook the hog cart up to the tractor, bring it out here, load some pigs out here, open the gate back up and try to drive the other 4, 5, whatever pigs that I need. That's option number 1. Option number 2 would be to bring some water out for them and see if just the sound of the truck and the water splashing into the water tank, if that would be enough to entice them up the hill. Option number 3 would be to do the same type of thing with the feeder, with the grinder mixer. Hook it up to the tractor, bring it out, and see if it would entice them up the hill. All of those are viable options. The last one, hooking up the grinder mixer, that is the least viable option because that entails taking my cousin's 4440 and flipping the PTO around from 1000 to 540. I can do it, I don't really want to do it. I've decided the best course of action is to double up. So I'm gonna take water down and see if that will entice them to come up, just the sound of the truck and the sound of the water because it's something they're used to. And then I've decided to hook up the 4440 to the hog cart and take that down, load up the ones that I have ready right now, and then we'll see what we can get next. That way I don't lose the ones that I've got. Can we just take a minute to appreciate this 4440? This is my cousin's 4440. He got it at an auction. He's got it really nice. He's got a set of 5 weights on the back on each wheel. He's got dual toolboxes. He's got loader brackets so he can put a loader on it. He's got a full set of weights up front. The paint is amazing. Tires are in good condition. He's got the easy up steps to go up the steps on it. The cab is great. I love it, you know. It's easy to get up and climb up into here. Pretty good shape in the cab as far as the condition of the headliner goes and the sides and the shelf and all of that stuff. It's a great tractor. I could really get used to this tractor. Air ride seat. I don't think I'm gonna have it very long though. Oh yeah, and it's got 3 speeds on its fan where mine only has 2. And the third one's super speed. This has the power shift transmission, so it's just shift on the go as you're driving forward and backwards. You can just shift between gears while you're going. I had a 4020 like that once. I did just find the problem with the 4440. It doesn't have the easy assist leveling kit on it like my tractor does. I'm going to have to get a high lift jack to jack this up. I'm kidding, mine doesn't have an easy assist blah 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 blah. I just use the loader and I push down on the loader on the front, which then lowers the hitch on the back. For farm kids my age, the John Deere 4440 is kind of the quintessential John Deere tractor. You know, John Deere went from the Johnny Poppers, the 2-cylinder tractors, in the early 60s when they came out with the John Deere 4010. It's an amazing tractor. In fact, that's probably going to be my loaner tractor. I talked to my cousin last night. It would be a John Deere 4010. And then they came out with the 20 series, again, classic tractor, the John Deere 4020. And then the 30 series, like my 4430. And then the 40 series, like this. And then they had a 50 and a 55 and on up from there. But this tractor is kind of just like classic big horsepower for the time tractors like when I was growing up. A 4440 was the big tractor on my grandpa's farm and my uncle's farm when I was a kid. And so driving around in a 4440, I kind of feel, you know, pretty awesome. Let's take a quick second here to talk about my loading setup for the pigs. So I've got the tractor, of course, and this hydraulic hog cart. So this hog cart raises up and down. It can raise about 3 to 4 feet if I didn't have a leaky hydraulic cylinder on the other side. That's something I need to kind of come up with a workaround for. I've got an idea. I just need to buy the hydraulic hose to do that. But it can raise up, and the beauty thing of it is it can raise down. It's got this long arm right here connected to this pivot down here where the hydraulic cylinder pushes it up. It's got a dividing gate in the middle, so I can open this gate, I can open that gate, and I can sort pigs from the corral right here through this chute right here, which is just an old farrowing crate, into the hog cart and then into the front. I can shut that front, I can have all this stuff open. The reason I use this farrowing crate right here is because I've got a door right there that I can use. Hopefully you guys can see that door. And that way I can just shut pigs, you know, one at a time. If I get a pig that's kind of stubborn and I get it into the crate, I can shut it in the crate and then it'll, you know, on its own walk up into the hog cart. So I'm gonna get everything set up. I'm probably just gonna open it up, let the pigs kind of wander in and out of it themselves for a few minutes while I go get the truck with the water tank. Some things go well sometimes. The sheep went in here really easily, but the reason I have the sheep in here is because part of my program or my idea or my need to redo the sheep flock means that I need to get rid of what we have. The way I'm doing that is I'm going through and taking out some cull ewes, some older ones, things like that, turning them into mutton. I actually have a restaurant that's really interested in some cubed mutton for a meal that they want to do, or like a special item they want to put on the menu. So I'm going to choose out 2 of these, load them up with the pigs. They're just going to hang out here right now. Look, while I was gone, 2 pigs loaded themselves. Okay, shut the gate. Once I get her up there, you can open it. We've got 6 pigs loaded so far. I'm gonna sort these 4 up into the front. I think all of those are good to take. I need to get 1 more pig. I'm taking 7 pigs and 2 cull sheep. So I'm gonna put some water in here in this barrel and put it in the corral and kind of let them kind of slosh around and hope that that makes it a little more exciting for them. We'll see, because I got to go find one in the woods somewhere. Funny thing, I turned that water on and the first pig that walked in, it's good to go. So I'm gonna put that one in and we'll have all the pigs done. All right, we're gonna put 2 in and take 1 out. That's our pig loading process. It's really pretty easy, and I gotta be completely honest, this corral, the chute, and this hog cart, they changed everything for me. Before, there was literally times when I was trying to run pigs out of a pasture and woodlot this big through a gate this wide onto a stock trailer. Not only was I asking the pigs to like corral themselves up to the place where I wanted them, but then I was asking them to go through a small area and then onto a trailer which they had to step up onto. With this hog cart, they don't have to step up hardly at all. They can just walk right onto it. Their nose is right at the right level. It changed everything and it works amazing. I've got the pigs loaded on the hog cart, resting in the shade. They're ready to go. I've got 2 cull ewes in the shed here. They're ready to go. I've got the trailer hooked up to the truck. It's ready to go. I don't have to leave quite yet. I'm gonna drain the hydraulic fluid in the 4430 and see if anything comes out. Then we'll pull off the screen and see if anything happens there. I'm not looking forward to this. This right here is what I was hoping would just be clogged with brake shavings and things like that. It does not look clogged. I mean, there's a little bit of stuff, but that's just mostly dirt. I think what's going to happen is we're going to order a remanufactured or rebuilt hydraulic pump, the air cleaner, the radiator, the hood, of course, and the fuel tank are going to come off. Oh yeah, we're going to take the loader off as well too. And then in theory, everything's going to work. After I get the trailer loaded, I like to go around, make sure everything is latched the way it's supposed to be. Oh, there goes a bald eagle. Huh. And not a bald eagle. So there was a bald eagle eating on some sort of dead animal and a vulture eating on some sort of dead animal. I'm glad that the bald eagle and the vulture could get along. And just like that, we are in Story City. I'm gonna throw my boots on. I'm gonna go unload some sheep. Gonna go unload some pigs. It should go quick. As you can see, it's a pretty easy process. I just unload them. They've got pins inside. They go into the pins. It went pretty well, except for the fact that 3 pigs turned around the other way, so I had to take care of them and back them in. But we're headed home now. It's a pretty quick and easy process. When it's possible, I like to take the pigs in and the sheep, whatever I'm taking in, the night before they're processed. I just feel like that way it allows them to calm down any adrenaline that they have flowing from being loaded or from being dropped off in a new place and things like that. It just allows them to rest. In the morning they'll come in, pigs will be calmed down, relaxed, they'll probably be sleeping, and it's a good way to do the processing. That ended up being about a 3-hour and 45-minute or 4-hour trip. It is a trip up to the Story City locker. There are closer lockers, and I know that there are some of you that are watching this that think, you know, 3-hour round trip to the locker would be amazing, that you have no lockers that close to you, and we have options. You know, between here and Story City, there are at least 5 options that I can think of officially processed, not USDA, but state inspected, officially processed places where we could go process and then sell the meat at the farmer's market and restaurants and things like that. The Story City locker just works out really well for us. We love the care that they put into the meat. We love the way that they treat the animals, and so it's just a good processor for us. There's other ones that are good as well, and we do use them as needed and as would they have availability, but for us it just seems to be working out really well, and we'll probably continue working with them. That's that. Hey, if you do enjoy the videos, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to give it a thumbs up, a like, something along those lines. Tell other people about it. It would just be great to help the channel grow and spread, and hopefully I'm providing some value to you in some way. I want to stand in front of this 4440. Man, that is a nice looking tractor. Too bad it's leaving tomorrow. But like I said, like, subscribe, enjoy. I hope you guys are having a great day.